Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys have had a fantastic Friday so far. We are definitely in the weekend here. Once again, I am back with another podcast episode. Definitely had a busy day at work. Most of you, of course, know how that goes. Working, working, working. But let's get right into it. Let's get into it. I'm definitely enjoying this. I do have my stuff written down on what I want to actually talk about, and most definitely more to come. Let me fix this here. But yeah, definitely more to come. As you already know, welcome to the Truth Matters podcast. This is your girl, Jasmine Tutton, residing in Mississippi. I am 35 years old. I have a son as well, too. And thank God he's about to graduate real soon. So I'm definitely excited about that as well, too. Most of you already know I have been on my entrepreneur journey basically since December of 2017. Pretty much, I am on the journey of wanting to continue to prosper in life, wanting to have better in life, and wanting to build something for myself to no longer work a 9 to 5 job. Yes, there are some good benefits when it comes to working some 9 to 5 jobs itself, because of course you got to think about the insurance with some jobs. But needless to say, when you are working for yourself, you are working on your own time. You are doing what you have to do. You are not rushed or anything like that. But one day it shall happen, or the business that I'm doing is going to blossom. So let's get into it for today's podcast here, for this specific podcast today here. I'm going to talk about, do you know what wealth is? Do you know what wealth is? Of course, many of us know what it is. Many of us do not know what wealth is because most of us were not taught about building assets, building a financial type structure, building something for the long haul, building basically having savings, building something that could potentially help us out in the long run. Most of us were not taught wealth, especially in school, especially like high school, going into college. We were not taught about wealth. We were not taught about, maybe in some type of way we may have had classes. I don't recall. I don't really just being, especially with parents and grandparents, things of that nature, older people. No, I don't recall those types of things. Because if we were taught how to financially structure things and how to save for a rainy day, most of us wouldn't be stuck and stagnant. Most of us wouldn't be out here getting these loans that we're unable to pay back. Most of us wouldn't be sitting around waiting on an income tax check when we have already built wealth and basically had assets and basically invested in stocks and different things like that. We won't have to worry about no income tax refund, right? But needless to say, some people look forward to those types of things and stuff like that as well. Wealth is about building something substantial that can leave longevity, meaning that you are leaving something behind for you and your kids, meaning that you're leaving like something behind as, hey, a house, or something behind as in, stocks or crypto, or have built up a savings bond or built up some type of savings or whatever the case may be, leaving that behind so they don't have to worry. Another thing too, life insurance. Life insurance, many of us don't have that. It just came to my mind, like, many of us do not have life insurance. Think about it. If you have life insurance, something happens to you, and whoever is on the beneficiary, of course, will get the payout. Think about that. You don't have to worry about nobody being behind on anything. You don't have to worry about certain things not being taken care of. But the crazy part is, a lot of us don't have life insurance. And I have seen where people talk about how you can buy or get money out of your life insurance and different things like that. And I know, if I'm not mistaken on this, with universal life insurance policy, if you build it over time, then yes, you can borrow against your life insurance policy on that particular one. Most of them you can, most of them you cannot. But at the same time, building something, building that wealth, having something for longevity to where you ain't got to worry about nothing when you leave this world. Like, as they say, we should not be leaving behind bills. We should not be leaving behind certain things that our kids and grandkids got to deal with when we're basically off this earth. So, like I said, most of us don't know about wealth. Most of us don't know about how to save, when to save, why to invest in certain things to build your money, why to do this, why to do that. Why it's important to also try to get a high yield savings account as well. That way your money can grow within that over the time, to get different things to where your money can grow. If your money is only just sitting in a checking and savings account, then your money initially is not growing. It's depleting itself, honestly, because of course you're taking from it. So if you get a high yield savings account and you build on that as well too, you're building something that, say, for a rainy day, hey, I got this, I can take this amount out. So guess what? Boom, I don't have to worry about nothing, right? But most of us, like I said, we don't know about wealth. We don't know why it's important to build wealth. We don't know why are certain things important in life, to do certain things, because like I said, we were not taught certain things. We were not taught certain things coming up. I feel as if we were taught certain things, we would be in a much better situation itself. We would definitely be in a much better situation than we are now. We wouldn't be having to live paycheck to paycheck. We wouldn't be having to get loans. We wouldn't be having to borrow money or wait on the next paycheck. We wouldn't have to not say, hey, we can't do this today, or we got to wait another day, or wait another week, or so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, build something for you and your family. Build something that can leave longevity. Build something that is sustainable for a lifetime. Build something that you can see your return on investment. Even if it's a business that you're trying to invest in, whether you're starting your own business, leave something behind that can truly build and continue to build for a lifetime. The question is, do you know what wealth is? Do you understand wealth? Do you want to understand wealth? Do you care to understand wealth? I'm saying all this because most people, they don't care to understand wealth. They don't care about the economy and how the economy is. They don't care to want to increase, their income, because they're happy. Most people are happy where they're at. Most people are happy being stagnant. They just, because they know that, hey, I'm going to get this check next week, or I'm going to get this next week, and I'm going to get this from the government, so on and so forth. So they don't initially care about trying to build wealth. This is why some people, when they grow up in families, they start to learn how to build wealth, and they become the first millionaire in their family. Basically become maybe the first thousandaire in their family or something like that. See what I'm saying? Because they were not taught. So now they have to learn that on their own, and they can basically shock their family, and their family is shocked because it's like, wow, you're the first millionaire, you're the first thousandaire, you are making multiple 6 and 7 figures and things like that. And sometimes we have to basically unlearn some things in order to learn some things. We have to unlearn some things in order to learn some things. Every single day, we have to learn something. Every single season, we have to pivot into something that can truly bring us financial freedom. Financial freedom means basically not having to always count your money, not having to always check your bank account. Financial freedom is being to the point where you are comfortable. Your bills are paid on time. They are on auto pay. You can take trips. You can do this. You can do X, Y, and Z. Financial freedom is not having to truly worry about how your bills are going to get paid and where your next meal is coming from. To me, that's financial freedom. Financial freedom is also being able to continue to build something, even if you did have a 9 to 5 job, or you do have a 9 to 5 job, but you're building something on the side. But at the same time, you're pushing more so for the financial freedom, not having to worry, but also that freedom away from your 9 to 5 job where you ain't got to worry about no coworkers. You ain't got to worry about listening to nobody. You ain't got to worry about get up. So financial freedom is something that I would say we all should seek, but I know most of us will seek it. And I understand that we all, are not capable of being an entrepreneur. I understand we all are not capable of doing a business. We all are not capable of those things. And I say that because most people are capable of those things. But in a sense, guess what? We are all capable of those things, but it's the mindset that we have as individuals on telling ourselves that we are not capable. And people say they want to start a business, or people say they want to join a business, but their mindset shift as if they are not able to do that business. So why say you want to build wealth, or why say you want financial freedom if you don't start the process of gearing yourself towards having wealth and having that financial freedom, right? So do you know what wealth is? If you know what wealth is and you understand the process, then guess what? Start the process. Do what you have to do to build longevity and to build something substantial for you and your family. If you do that, then guess what? Things will truly do. Things will truly happen for you. Of course, I get tongue twisted, but I keep it going. I keep it going. I want to make this podcast fun. I want to make this podcast, laid back, about me showing me showing you what I got going on and all of that. So, yeah. So, do you know what wealth is? If you do know what wealth is, this is why I'm providing you my opinions, my experience, things of that nature. But wealth is about building something that is going to leave something behind for you and your family. Longevity. Longevity. That's what we want in life. And we definitely want that financial freedom at the end of the day. So, thank you for tuning in the Truth Matters podcast. This is your girl, Jasmine Tutton, residing in Mississippi. You can definitely follow me on Instagram. I will have those links below. If wherever you see this video, wherever you hear this video at, I should have those links below. You can look at my bio as well. On Instagram, follow me on YouTube as well. Subscribe to my channel. Definitely follow me on Facebook, Jasmine Tutton, JasmineTutton. Follow me there. But definitely on Spotify, you can check those links below and everything like that. YouTube, check those links below as well too. Instagram, check the bio and everything. Wherever you see this, wherever you hear it, definitely connect with me. All right. Thank you for listening and or watching the Truth Matters podcast. Talk to you guys later. Stay tuned for the next one.